Hi class, I'm Gigi Xiao. Today I'm going to talk about the Public Assistance Grant Program. Here is my photo. The mission of the Federal Emergency Management Agency's Public Assistance Grant Program is to provide assistance to state, tribal, local governments, certain types of private nonprofit organizations, so that communities can quickly respond to and recover from major disasters or emergencies declared by the President. After a natural or man-made event that causes extensive damage, FEMA coordinates with the states to implement the Public Assistance Grant Program. The funding process consists of the following steps, which you can see on the screen. The Public Assistance Program is administered through a coordinated effort between the FEMA, the states, and the applicants. While all three entities must work together to meet the overall objectives of quick, efficient, effective program delivery, each has a different role. FEMA's primary responsibilities are to determine the amount of funding, participate in educating the applicants on specific program issues and procedures, assist the applicants with the development of projects, and review the projects for compliance. The Public Assistance Program is based on status, regulations, and policies. The Emergency Assistance Act, which is known as Stafford Act, is the underlying documents that authorize the program. The authority governs the eligibility criteria through which FEMA provides funds for public assistance. These criteria have the following four components: cost, work, facility, and applicant. By using the guidelines, FEMA determines if the various components are eligible for disaster assistance. The applicant is the basis for eligibility. The applicant must be eligible for the facility to be eligible. The facility must be eligible for the work to be eligible, and the work must be eligible for the cost to be eligible. So, in order to be eligible, the facility must be the legal responsibility of an eligible applicant, have been in active use at the time of disaster, be damaged as a result of the declared disaster, and be located in the designated disaster area. To be eligible, the work must be disaster-related, be located in designated disaster area, be the applicant's responsibility, and not be fundable by another federal agency. Equally, to be eligible for reimbursement, cost must be reasonable and necessary to accomplish eligible work, comply with federal, state, and local laws and regulations, include deductions of insurance proceeds, salvage value, and purchase discounts. So let's move on to project part. The first thing I will talk about is small versus large. Public assistance projects are processed as either small or large projects. If the project's cost is less than the annual updated cost threshold amount, the project is processed as a small project. If the project cost equals or exceeds the threshold, the project is processed as a large project. The second one will be the improved project. Sub-guarantees performing restoration work on a damaged facility may make improvements to the facility while restoring the facility to its pre-disaster condition. The final one will be the alternate project. When restoration of a damaged facility or function does not serve the public welfare, a sub-guarantee may use a public assistance grant for another public facility. When it comes to the special consideration part, we should know that those special considerations are issues other than program eligibility that could affect the scope of work and funding of a project. These issues include insurance, flood plain management, hazard mitigation, environmental protection, and historical preservation and cultural resources. You may know that federal regulations allow grant recipients to claim reasonable administrative cost, unless the law authorizing a grant program includes specific provision for this cost. Here, for FEMA's PA program and Stafford Acts, stipulated that each grant recipient be provided an allowance to meet the cost of administering the grant. The allowance is calculated differently for grantee and subgrantee and covers different costs for each. The administrative allowances is provided for the extraordinary cost incurred by the grantee for overtime pay and travel expenses for state employees who participate in the administration of public assistance grants. It does not cover regular time labor costs and other costs directly associated with grant administration. The administrative allowance for subgrantee covers direct and indirect costs incurred in requesting, obtaining, and administering public assistance. No other administrative or indirect costs incurred by the subgrantee are eligible. So that's basically everything I want to tell you guys about the PA program, and let's just skip the review. So let's move on to the question part. The first question is, what will happen during the post-program time? And the second question is, should FEMA be responsible for the maintenance of the work? The reason why I ask the second question is because some organizations, such as some nonprofit organization, they may lost everything after the disaster, and they may not have the ability to restart their business again. So should FEMA be responsible to help them for a while, and how to identify whether they need it or not? I'm looking for some reasonable answers from you guys, and that's all for my oral presentation today. Thank you guys. Bye.